everybody. Welcome back to the Greg K6EGG live stream. See, this isn't working here. Oh, man. Hold on just a second here. I was trying to get the chat working. I thought I had tested it. Doesn't seem to be working, of course. That's a bummer. What's up, John? How you doing? You ready for some heavy rain tonight here in Southern California? Because we're going to get it. Let's see if this thing works. Sorry for... All right, so was working on some stuff. Let's see if some stuff works here. Some stuff. Ah, it does work. No Baba Booey tonight, probably. Oh, it didn't work that time, but oh well. Alex, so it's pretty bad. I saw some video of some people floating around on like it looked like, what do they call it? Closet doors. So I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, that's a good radio. Good stuff. What's up, Mike? How's it going? Happy New Year. You're actually into the new year over there across the pond. Jay, what's going on? My audio sounds off? What sounds off about it? I hope it doesn't sound off. You're the first person to say that there. Huh. 3:35 a.m. over in England right now. My audio seems low and muffled. Oh, you know what? I see why. I hit something. There you go. There we go. How's that? Is that better? Yeah, my bad. I hit the something on my computer. I was working on this sound effect, which you see here. John, you're the first one to call it. My bad. I was trying to. You could hear like the little bit of a whoosh there when the chat comes in there. Yeah, sorry. I was kind of testing this stuff for a little bit. All right. So I don't know anybody else that does the sound effect live like this. Yeah, share it with John. You can get in the Discord and check that out. Love to check that out. Right now, I think I'm going to go to some... My BBI amplifier? What's that? What's a BBI amplifier? I was lucky you guys are lucky you actually heard me there. So, all right. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get on 30 Charlie right now. You don't like that sound effect? It only shows up when I got nothing else on the screen, so. It's something to try out. Trying to get on DStar. We'll see if this continues to work. Going solo tonight. No Seth tonight. I think the moderators.
Well, it's already New Year there. It's 9:38 p.m. here.
All the moderators are doing something else right now.
So, yeah, Happy New Year, Sam. You must have just woke up. Your audio's low.
Somebody maybe in the UK he's talking to there. I see that people watching right now are not at parties and stuff like that. Not the party type here for me. It's an overrated holiday. They charge you like $50 to go into a bar or something to be with people. To pay for your own entertainment. I got my own entertainment here. I wonder who Lee was talking to there. N9NJS. I don't blame you there. I think the last time I drank is when I was with Seth in Orlando in October. Looks like we got some key ups there. We got some activity here on 30 Charlie. My radio seems to be a little bit out of focus tonight, which I need to fix. Oh, wow. That got cut off. Don't know why. Oop, boop, 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 boop. So close to it, the radio that there's lens blur a little bit, and I can't focus the whole screen. Oh, they're not, man. I could tell you that much. I was only like a drinker for like 3 years, so I was like 24. It's just too expensive. It's expensive headache, I call it. All right, I'm going to get on 30 Charlie. This is Greg K6EGG on Reflector 30 Charlie in the city of Chino, about 40 miles outside of Los Angeles. I said 30 miles, didn't I? Believe it or not, there was actually no traffic.
K4EGG, Happy New Year, Greg. K4OS from Savannah, Georgia.
Copy that, K4OS. This is Greg, K6EGG in Florida tonight. In Savannah, Georgia tonight, not Florida like normal.
Yeah, Roger, Greg. K6EGG, K4OS. Yeah, we're up in Savannah at Gulfstream tonight. Had to come through here for a little recurrence, so I'll be back down in South Florida tomorrow. Happy New Year to you, and hope all is well in California.
Copy that. Happy New Year to you too. We're expecting a pretty decent rainstorm that just moved through Northern California. That caused a lot of rain. I'm hearing, at least from some people in the chat. I'm doing a live stream right now. But for the most part, we can use it and bring it. Other than that, just kind of chilling out tonight. Not a big New Year's guy.
Roger. That's same here. Just watching a little bit of the Peach Bowl, and I'm gonna get up early and make the drive down south. So 73s to you, Greg. Have a great live stream, and happy New Year to you. Always great to hear you. K4OS.
Copy that, Mike. K4OS. This is Greg, K6EGG, standing by and monitoring on the Reflector 30 Charlie. So what's loud and clear there, John? I was about ready to call you on 12 Alpha on the Papa system there on the way home. But I ended up not turning my radio on and driving safe because it was really starting to come down. I'm just going to take a look at the radar here for Chino, Southern California. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. I did all my tests before I did the stream, and I thought I had the audio going because I normally don't check that. Normally that's not a big problem. Copy that. That sounds good. Have a little problem with what's going on, buddy? Happy New Year. Haley said she had a good time when I talked to her about talking to Harrison. Just trying to pull up my weather here because it's gonna get gnarly here. And for California, this is a pretty big storm. It covers most of the central side of the state here.
3ZBL.
So that should be making its way in here in another hour and a half.
That hardly ever transmits and doesn't answer with multiple calls. Happy New Year. Isn't that NJS?
Glad to hear that. I might get her a set of walkie-talkies so we can play in the backyard with them.
Yeah, I'm playing with my OpenSpot 4 with a tablet that I got, and I heard the other night call me on the American Link. By the time I got to you,
yeah, one of the problems is it's been raining for so long.
I guess
I wouldn't say so long, or long for California. It's been raining for almost a solid week.
That was like in a whole other room.
And
playing with this, I think I give you a call and say
the ground's starting to get saturated, and we still have what 7 more days of rain, I think, or 6 more days of rain. Oh wow! Too bad it's most of that's going into the wash there.
Yeah, I figured that was probably the best place to call that I know you frequent. Sorry,
I'm going to go over to 1 Charlie.
Multiple modes. It's kind of difficult to always stay on one group for long periods of time.
Link to REF001 Charlie.
Happy New Year to you, K6EGG. Nice to see you in the chat tonight. Oop. Hit that again. I'm sorry, my phone's in the way. Also doing some checking here. Let's see here. This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring Reflector 1 Charlie from the city of Chino, about 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles on a rainy Saturday, New Year's Eve night. Right on, man. I can go over to the Papa chat. I don't know if they're doing anything tonight. I think they have a net going on tonight. What's going on, Jesse? W5
well,
KY.
Hello to you, Eggman. KB3 HAK. Trying out this OpenSpot 4.
You got yourself a brand new OpenSpot 4 there, and is this the first contact you're making with it? I would feel very honored if that was the case.
No, you're not the first contact. You're probably about the second.
So far, are you liking it? I know you just got it going there. I heard there's some pretty cool features as far as being able to talk through the web browser or the app. If you have an Android or Apple phone or something like that.
From the cell phone today, huh?
Yeah, I set that up, I think it was last night. I haven't tried it yet.
Copy that.
Sounding good on my end. I'm glad you got it going there. I know for me, the Open Spot 3 was a little bit of a challenge coming from a Pi-Star. It was a totally different beast. But once I figured it out, or most of it out, it seems to be pretty easy.
Yeah, it's got quite a list compared to Open Spot 2 on here. So I guess I'll have to learn what it can do.
I hear you. YouTube is your friend. It was definitely mine, and I was lucky I had a bunch of people helping me out too. But I tell you what, that was the Pi-Star was a game changer. The Open Spot was a total game changer with being able to open up DMR and YSF and everything like that.
Oh man.
Yeah, copy that. It's got a list and a half of stuff here. I just have to figure out how to cross mode with it.
Yeah, I think the what's it called? The what would they call that? User interface. The UI is a little bit different than the Open Spot 3. They updated a lot of software things.
What's going on, Terry? Happy New Year to you. What's going on, Douglas?
What is it?
I appreciate it. KB2BON.
Shark RF IP connector client, and then the Shark RF IP connector server on here. Yeah, it's got a larger menu on it than the 2.
Yeah, that's definitely a different step up from the 2. I talked to somebody who had a 2 right when the 3s were kind of coming out, and I got a 3 on sale for I think it was like the after Thanksgiving sale, even though they don't celebrate Thanksgiving in Estonia, wherever they come from. But pretty good stuff. I really liked it. It was a big step up from my Pi-Star.
Say hi to Alex and Terry, Haley.
Hi, Hallie.
Alex and Terry.
Hi, Alex and Terry.
Who's mom? That's it. That's all you got?
Yeah, I finished it.
No bath tonight?
Nope, I'm too tired.
You're too tired.
But I'm not tired right now.
You better be.
You better be.
I'm
Well,
not.
we got a couple other stations
I
coming in
can't
there,
sleep
Greg,
today.
so I'm going to back out of here.
I can't believe I did
K6EGG,
that flip, Daddy.
KB3, HAK, be listening.
That was just bouncy.
Copy that, KB3H HAK. This is Greg, K6EGG.
Have I ever spoke to any famous hams while being licensed? I spoke to Gordon West on 2-meter sideband, I think it was. I met the Josh guy over in a park in Cerritos, but I didn't. Yeah, I've talked to him over there a couple times. He knows who I am. He's local to me, so. Have you spoke to any famous hams? That's right, Alex. I spoke to you.
And Happy New Year's from the United States. Oh, she's gonna give me some blood pressure checks right now.
No, you won't.
No, you won't. You're the one doing it. Careful. Don't twist Daddy like that. You can't twist.
And look, Mommy watch.
Yeah. You sleep with that watch?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Daddy used to sleep with his watches when he first got them. He really liked them when he was like 7. When I was like 7, sorry.
You still do?
I still like my watch.
Wait, are you sleep with it?
No, I don't sleep with it anymore.
But I sleep with mine sometimes. I didn't buy it. I said I didn't got it for Christmas. I didn't sleep with it. And I can barely see my eye right here.
Yeah.
Well, while I watch... It says Haley.
Hey, Haley. Kinsley says hi.
Hi, Kinsley. And...
CQ DStar QSO Party, CQ DStar QSO Party. Here is Zulu Lima 4 Delta Echo, City L40E, looking for contacts for the DStar QSO Party. And standing by.
QSL party. Is there a special thing going on tonight on one Charlie that I didn't know about? Dana, a friend of the channel and a mod, also has talked to the Astra, or I think he's on the ground now. That was a big ham radio op on the ISS. I think probably a half a dozen times. So he's a big avid ISS guy. When the crossband repeat mode is on, he's also trying to make contacts through the crossband repeater, floating over in space. About, I don't know, 200 miles, 215 miles above us? I guess if no one's going to answer you there, Daniel, ZL4DE, this is Greg, K6EGG in Southern California, United States. And Happy New Year to you.
Evening, Greg. K6EGG, City L40E. Thanks for coming back to the call. I'll put you in the log as a contact for the DStar QSO Party. Many thanks and Happy New Year. Hope you have a good one and all the best for 2023. Over.
Copy that. I didn't know there was some sort of QSL party or contest maybe going on DStar. Hi, Haley. You gonna go to bed?
No, I'll just put off my jabby house.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Good night, okay?
Good night, Daddy.
K6EGG, City L4 Delta Echo. Yeah, it's been running for about 3 or 4 days. It finishes on the 3rd of January. DStar QSO Party hasn't been running for the last 3 years. I think the last one was in 2018. Yeah, 2018 was the last one. So they give some good prizes out.
What are you drinking?
Mine won an ID 5100 one year. So, yeah, not many stations taking part this year, by the sounds of it. Previous years, One Charlie was the place to get the contacts, but not sure where everyone's actually hiding this year. Yeah, it's a nice day here in New Zealand. It's coming up 5 p.m. on New Year's Day. And we've got 20 degrees here, which is 68 degrees Fahrenheit. So, just nice, Greg. K6EGG, ZL4DE, over.
Copy that, Daniel. I didn't realize they had a contest going on. I think I was on last New Year's 2022. We got about 4 more hours left here in Southern California, United States. And we got a super heavy rainstorm, maybe the heaviest of the year. Well, definitely will be the heaviest of this year, coming through tonight into tomorrow morning. That is supposed to be. It flooded the northern half of our state this afternoon and this morning, and it's heading down with the same amount of water down south. So kind of battening down the hatches here. It wasn't supposed to be that heavy, and it just started picking up a little bit more. So going to be doing most of that. So that's good to know about the little contest thing going on for on DStar. I'm gonna make a note of that and maybe join in on that next year, 2023. K6EGG for ZL4DE down in it's Australia, I believe, right? No, I'm sorry, pardon me, New Zealand. And I hope you're having a nice afternoon there. I should have realized that with a Z call sign, that was Zealand.
Out there, Greg, How dare you call me Australian?
I knew it.
Well, good. Yeah, no, QDH.
No, it's not the same.
Which is the southernmost city of the South Island here in NZ. So, sounds like you've got some bad weather there, so you keep safe and keep dry. Hopefully it clears up soon for you. Yeah, well, the DStar QSO party is still going, mate. There's still plenty of time. I guess you got, 2-3 days left of it. So get in it. You only need 30 points to make the, put one entry into the draw for the prize draw. So, go for it. There's plenty of information on Facebook or online if you go to the Icom website. So I'm sure you'll find information there. Yeah, it started on the 28th of December and goes to the 3rd of January. So get involved, mate. You'll make the contacts with the way you're doing things here for your live video. Anyway, all the best, and we'll let you carry on, and I'll go and hunt some other reflectors. K6EGG, Zulu Lima 4 Delta Echo. Cheers.
Copy that, and I apologize for the fumble there. I know better than that. Anyways, that's good to know. And have fun hunting there, and I hope you get a lot of points. Definitely be joining in next year. This is great. K6EGG, standing by and monitoring Reflector 1 Charlie, and also currently live streaming on YouTube with a link in my QRZ profile. I got to be honest, I'm happy to see you guys watching tonight. I didn't think there'd be many people out there. I know a lot of people enjoy celebrating New Year's in their traditional ways. My wife and I, we normally, I cook a steak for her, like steakhouse style, and we just had a side of, I actually had macaroni and cheese, pretty basic stuff. Not drinking tonight, not a big drinker. Kind of, I don't know, this kind of feels like amateur night to me. It's very dangerous going out this time of night with people not used to drinking a lot and thinking they're okay to drive. So I try to stay home. I end up normally working first thing in the morning on New Year's Day, which I'm actually off.
The whole wide world.
So I tend to stay home a little bit here. KD6LA, this is Greg, K6EGG. Happy New Year to you. Not too far away from where I'm at in Southern California.
Hi, this is Ron. Yeah, we're over here in San Jacinto. Just thought I'd give a shout out and see if anybody was around. Happy New Year, and a good evening. Stay safe.
Copy that, and hope you guys don't get too much rain out there tonight. It's expecting to be a pretty decent one, a little bigger than I thought originally. So take care there, Ron. This is great. K6EGG for KD6LA. Have a good one.
Well, pretty good. We were waiting for the rain. I was just checking the radar, and it looks like it's an hour or so away here, maybe 2 hours.
I could start to hear it picking up here. It's been kind of raining all day.
We use it. Looks like it's going to be having it for a while. Looks like next week it's going to be raining too. We got a couple of doctor appointments up in Fanny, and I hate to have to drive in the rain, but that's the way it is. It's either feast or famine, I guess, according to, as far as the water situation. Happy New Year, and we'll see you all later.
Copy that, John and Ron, pardon me. Enjoy your night there, and stay dry inside. This is Greg, K6EGG on Reflector 1 Charlie, also currently live streaming on YouTube with a link in my QRZ profile. All right there, Mike, M3CO or OCP. God, I am talking backwards tonight. Yeah, you take care. It is 4 a.m. there. I'm surprised you guys are up still, but all good. Best wishes to you and all over there across the pond. And thanks again for stopping in tonight. I appreciate it. Just kind of doing a normal stream tonight. Nothing special with New Year's. I'm sure some guys out there are doing some New Year's streams. I was watching Josh earlier, Ham Radio Crash Course. He had some stuff going on there. I'm going to try to, maybe somebody's on 14, Charlie. We'll see. Maybe I can hit up somebody up in Northern California, because this is tied to some Northern California repeaters, I think.
Link to REF014 Charlie.
I will listen in for a little bit. Trying to be a good ham. Trying to be a model ham. Let's see when the last person talked. So that was actually not that long ago. About 1 minute ago.
Kilo November.
John, I thought I heard you in there, but you doubled with Terry. It's all good. Terry, if you're watching the stream, go ahead and give a call out. I think you're in there first. You didn't mean to key up, so John, you really didn't key over somebody. So you probably still feel better about yourself. I do it all the time. That's one of my pet peeves to myself, is I hate keying over somebody. So John, feel free to get in there and give me a call out here on a 14 Charlie. Those that now they come up.
K6EGG, KN6WPZ, calling.
KN6WPZ, this is Greg, K6EGG on Reflector 14 Charlie. Yeah, it's hard with a delay with digital because you think, there's a heartbeat there that you don't know if they're talking.
Yeah, you sound good, man. I don't know what you did to fix it, but I think it's still working now. You sound fantastic. Got the code plug from Papa's system for the 878, and it looks like it might do the trick.
Excellent. I got to be honest with you, I don't know much DMR, especially programming with code plugs. Does that add channels within the channel or something like that on a local repeater?
To be honest, you probably know almost as much as I do at this point. In a nutshell, yeah, it's flooded with a bunch of servers, repeaters and other channels from analog, DMR, you name it, along with digital ID and everything. Pretty much this radio out the box wasn't doing too much. I'm hoping this will do the trick.
I totally I get it, man. I remember when I first got my my radio, my Icom 5100, my ID 5100. One of the local guys here, Gabe, dropped me a file that had a bunch of digital DStar repeaters and like quick link, so you just hit the key and it will change the repeater instead of going through a different mode to do it. That was a game changer. And I merged that file with a file that I had on my TMV-71, my non-digital radio. So I had all my analog stuff along with my digital stuff there on my radio there with somebody helping me out there. So, man, it was like Christmas time. I was like, oh, look at all these different things I can go to. I totally get it. What's going on, Arthur? Nice to see you in the chat there. Hope you're drying out there. I don't know. I think you guys are still getting a little bit of mist and stuff up there in Sacramento, but that storm's heading down south.
I'm glad your 14 Charlie is working. That was a strange issue that you were having. And yeah, the radio just rebooted and looks like it's functional. So I'm going to have to give it a test. I will be listening, and I'll be on the YouTube, of course. KN6 WPZ 733.
Copy that. I might head over to DMR here in a minute, so I might be able to hook up with you somewhere over there. So, yeah, weird situation on 14 Charlie, but it definitely makes sense with them changing out the servers. So the Pi-Star had to get caught up with the info to be able to connect all the way. So all good. You take care there, KN6 WPZ. This is Greg, K6EGG, here in Southern California. Also, as you well know, live streaming on YouTube with a link in my QRZ profile. 3 inches of rain so far, and the wind's picking up there. Is it still raining? We got another storm breezing through from the north, I think, with the water coming from the south. They call it the atmospheric rain or something like that, or atmospheric river, someone's telling me.
K6EGG KN6 KHV.
Hey there, Scott, KN6KHV. This is Greg, K6EGG, and Happy New Year, which we will be in it in about 3 hours and 50 minutes or so.
I'm honored that you came back to me. Great to make your acquaintance. This is Scott in San Jose, California. But yeah, you're legendary there. Legendary. Nice to make your acquaintance. KN6 KHV. Back to you.
Copy that. I appreciate it. It's always good talking to the new folks out there. And I've heard you talk on this one before. I sometimes monitor it because there's a lot of California activity on here. So it's good to finally talk to you. I think you were talking to somebody a couple weeks ago, and I did want to butt in, and I was just kind of monitoring there. So good to hear you in there. And I hope you're drying out from that storm that just moved through Northern California. That's just starting. I can hear it pounding my roof of my house right now. We got Scott out here. He's the man.
It's still raining here, and oh my goodness, we want it to keep raining here. We need all the rain we can get, as you know. So yeah, keep it raining. That's all we're saying here in California. Keep it raining. Yeah, I had a great time. I don't know, maybe it was with Tim or K6BIV,
BIV,
and some others. But I had some great connections here on 14 Charlie, especially with Tim. You may know Tim, K6BIV. But yeah, he hooked me up with a bunch of other connections and stuff too. But yeah, I'm having a good New Year here. I hope you are too. And Happy New Year. KN6 KHV. Back to you.
Yeah, copy that, Scott. Yeah, yesterday, was it yesterday? Yeah, last night I actually talked to Tim, and he explained to me the server change dilemma that at least I was dealing with. I don't know if anybody else was dealing with my Pi-Star. Apparently the server had moved 2 or 3 times from the original spot that 14 Charlie's reflector attaches to. So my my Pi-Star wasn't updated quite enough, and I was still able to make contacts on 14 Charlie, but only with a few people that had the older DNS server that was still active, or whatever the case was. So yeah, I did chat with him yesterday briefly. It gave me a lot of good info about what I was dealing with my Pi-Star and the servers and the whole 9 yards.
That's funny. I didn't want to make it a work call. They say, Happy New Year, man. But yeah, it looks like it's all working well now. I think there's no issues now. So yeah, Happy New Year. Yeah, I'm in San Jose. I've got property up in Northern California.
1%.
I made a great contact.
1%.
Literally because of Reflector 14 Charlie.
I am using the outside antenna.
And Tim connected to me an Allstar link, and then I talked to a bunch of people that are. I've got 80 acres up in Northern California, up near Chico, and we just had a wonderful conversation. So anyway, I just love the way you can dance around with all the digital modes. I played with Tim the other day. We went from DMR, we went to my WiresX node, we went to an Allstar node, we went to a DStar node, just like exercising the muscles.
I'm sorry, 2%,
just like,
not 1%.
Maybe a DXer would with his, Yaesu FT991A, switching between 10 meter and 20 meter or something. But it's amazing how difficult it is with all the different radios, hotspots, and connections that you have to do in the digital mode to keep up with people. But I think it's quite fun. Anyway, back to you. KN6KG. This is Scott in San Jose.
Yeah, copy that, Scott. Of course, you sound like you watched my stream. I can go from DStar, DMR, YSF, talk to another DMR talk group that's in another country, cruise back over here to DStar and 14 Charlie, talk to some local folks in California that are tied to repeaters up there, and then pop over to 91 Worldwide on DMR and talk to somebody in Indonesia all within 5 minutes. So, pardon me, I just had a bunch of water. I got some air stuck in there. But, yeah, it's pretty amazing stuff, and you don't have to worry about propagation coming in and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm actually going to go over to DMR here in just a few minutes.
Yeah, copy. That's so cool. And I've just been having fun with 10 meter in the background, though. 10 meters going off the charts for California. I made contacts to Brazil, Uruguay on FT8, Japan, from California to those countries with I was at 15 watts with just a wire dipole on my roof.
That's pretty good.
Good times. But anyway, I love the digital stuff. I'm talking to you through a Pi-Star on my FT. On my DStar D74 Kenwood radio. But anyway, I'm just fascinated with all the digital modes, all the normal RF modes. It's a great hobby that we have. KN6KG. Happy New Year.
Copy that. Yeah, it's totally cool. I do like antenna to antenna, and my first love was the HF sideband, of course, because I used to play with CBs and talk to people all over the place on sideband. I think it was like 33 lower sideband I was talking to people on. But wait till you hear DStar HF. I believe the Icom 7100 does it. Another version of the Icom, that same type of line. I can't remember the model number. Please, someone correct me if it's not the 7100. But yeah, DStar HD or DStar HF sounds like they're sitting in the room with you there. That's kind of scary. It's not we're like having a conversation like this, but it's 705 and the 7100 that do it. The DStar HF there. So that's another cool little facet. You get to mix the two together. It'd be really cool if they had DStar 10 meter repeaters.
Roger. That 705 has really got my
That'd be
eye.
really cool.
I need to pull the trigger on that thing. That looks like a brilliant radio for a low output, multi-band, mainly HF. And I forget. It doesn't do FM, UHF, VHF. I don't think it does the 2 meter 440 stuff. I think it's all HF. But what a great radio, that 705 for a little backpacker radio. That one I've sort of had my eye on. I would love to pick up.
Yeah, it's definitely a little great QRP radio there. I would definitely like to have one of those when I get my what's it called, general license. That would be fun to take to a park or something like that, or get on top of a hill somewhere. And just do like what they call a SOTA activation, because I got plenty of hilltops, obviously, down here in Southern California. So that would be a lot of fun. And I got one of those 12-volt batteries that I can stow in my backpack that's a little bit on the heavy side, but give me plenty of power to spend a day or spend a couple hours up on a hill and bring a VHF and UHF antenna and throw an HF wire down as well and see what I can come up with that. So looking forward to that for the future.
Yeah, so cool. That's exactly. That little radio just looks perfect. Compact, efficient. You have to have a really good antenna system, but I think it could really treat you well. For being like a backpack system and stuff. Anyway, that looks like a really cool one. Anyway, great chatting with you again. I am going to step off into the background here, back off the escalator, if you will. We're gonna. My wife has got some like hors d'oeuvres for dinner. I'm about to go in and we're gonna go chow
smash
down on
that out. So,
this is Scott, KN6KHV, wishing you and your family there, a happy New Year.
Copy that, Scott. I appreciate it. Thank you for the QSO there. And I just got done having dinner with my wife, Alicia. We have an annual steak dinner that I pick up some really nice steak from like a butcher shop down in Orange County. They had some dry aged beef, 30 days, something like that. But we just had that, threw that in the oven and broiled that up, and came out actually really good. I wish I would have had some more sides with it. I only had mac and cheese, but just going to chill out here tonight. Not a big New Year's guy, but I'm looking forward to the fresh start tomorrow morning. So, Scott, take care. KN6KHV. This is Greg, K6EGG. As you well know, also live streaming on YouTube tonight. I'm pretty full right now.
All right, Greg. Pleasure. My pleasure speaking with you. Have a great.
It's definitely a shack in the box.
Steak sounded great. By the way, quick side story. Campbell, California. There's a steak place, Steak BA. Anyway, it's near the Prune Yard. I had a partner
Carmel?
company take us out to dinner there. I looked at the menu and I'm like, oh my God. They had some steaks that were $245 for a 4-ounce
Wagyu
steak. I'm like, oh. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to order this one. It's a bacon wrapped, what was it? It was a bacon wrapped, not prime rib.
Happy New Year, Jim.
What was it? Oh my goodness.
Filet?
I'll get there in the end. But it was a tiny 8-ounce steak that was $65. That's all I could order, because I literally, how can you order a $245 steak? I mean, I guess you could, but wow.
Copy that. Yeah, I'm actually I know we're 73 now here, but I got to tell you, I'm a huge steak guy, and I love aged beef. I ordered a 90-day aged steak. There was a place called Carne Vino in Las Vegas that has since been, I sent out of business for another reason, not have anything to do with their quality of food or anything or service, but that's a story for another day. I shared it with somebody. It was incredible. I believe it was $500 and something, for like $450, and with all the tax and everything was over $500. But it was an incredible flavor and taste and robust and what's the other word I'm looking for? Beefy. It was amazing. And I've had the Wagyu steak. It's good, but it's a little bit little too rich for me. It almost tastes like you're having a stick of butter. It's so rich, but it is very good. But I prefer the natural aged beef from the United States. You can't beat it. Have that little bit of a funk flavor to it too. I don't know if you guys are beef eaters, but I'm a huge steak guy.
I'm laughing. Yeah, it was the Wagyu. There was a Wagyu, and it was like $245 or something on the menu. Yeah, I had the filet mignon for $65. The filet mignon. Huh. And that was wonderful. Sorry for the cough.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I've been to a lot of different steakhouses around the country, and I'm a big fan of a nice steak. I'd pay top dollar if I knew that I was going to get a solid meal out of it. You can't usually buy those experiences too well. So there's a couple places in New York I like. There's a place over South Cleveland that I go to, Hyde Park steakhouse there. That's kind of like a small Midwest chain. So I hear you there, buddy. Big steak guy, and I'll spend the money if I could, if I have it available. Oh yeah, there's a place called Wolfgang Steakhouse. It's just like Peter Luger's.
I love it. Meaning, I actually love the experience, and I wasn't really complaining about the price. Just that, I've had steaks all over the world.
It's a lot of money for that, though.
In Japan, in China, all over the United States, all over the world, in Australia. But it's just interesting.
All right, Jim, what's your place, Alex?
Top-end steak and what it is and how much it costs. And I've had whale meat in Japan as sushi, right? A single piece of sushi that costs $100. That's whale meat. Crazy.
I've had horse.
I just love whatever.
I won't do whale meat.
Sort of crazy next thing is, but I do love a good steak, and the Wagyu. I wish I could have ordered it, but I couldn't because my conscience was like saying to me, "I cannot order a 4
Happy New Year over in Belgium.
$245.
Happy 2023.
I would love. By the way, I would love to do that and have somebody else pay for it, but I just couldn't do it.
A lot of my experiences.
I gotta run. K6EGG. Great chatting with you, and I love a good steak just like everyone else.
Copy that. 73s. Another thing I like, when you go to some of these steakhouse, when they have that
See you, Greg.
thick cut bacon, those bacon steaks. And I took a coworker, and I'm not going to name names because he's kind of was my boss at the time, to a really nice steak restaurant, Wolfgang Steakhouse in Beverly Hills. That's not there now. Not for the service or anything, once again. And we order this, really good bacon. It's like every piece you put in your mouth is amazing. Salty, sweet, juicy, everything you want it to be in a piece of bacon. And it's like kind of charred too. So it really has a good flavor to it. And he's like, "Oh, this tastes like ham." I'm like, "Oh, you're not getting it." And then we brought we had the 30-day dry aged steak, and it had a little, and actually I like the funk flavor to it, where it kind of has like a little bit of a fungus smell almost to it, or taste. as I call it a beefy flavor because it usually enhances the flavor of the beef. What's going on, Jesse? And he's like, oh, this tastes too weird. I don't like this. I'm like thinking, no. He's like, I normally eat at Sizzler and stuff like that. I'm like, ah. Although, I got to say, Sizzler, for what the price is, it's not bad. Not bad at all. And it's actually, I go to Sizzler, a couple times a year, and I have a steak there. I know what I'm paying for, and I know what I'm getting. It's usually pretty decent for the price I pay for it. So I'm not knocking Sizzler at all. You pay for what you get, and I'm happy for the price that I paid for. Uncured pork belly can taste like ham. Yeah, I smoke pork belly, which is basically curing it. I'll tell you what, if you can do smoked pork belly, it tastes pretty good too. You got to do it right. I've done it once and it wasn't right. I heard we lost our cable here too. The cable TV went out, as far as I know. Not that I watch TV, but my wife is watching the East Coast feeds of the New Year's celebrations. By the way, anybody new to the live stream tonight, don't forget to like and subscribe here. Much will be appreciated. I go on a couple days a week, depending on my work and personal schedule. I work like between 40 and 60 hours a week and have a 5-year-old. So sometimes that's not very much time. So is that a new picture, by the way, Michael? You had something. You had your cat there, didn't you? Something like that. But I think I'm going to go over to do some DMR. Last night seemed to be a pretty strong night for America Unlinked. It seemed to be pretty popular, and it seemed to be linked. And we're only about a half hour away from New Year's on the East Coast. So I wonder if they're going to do any type of celebrations or something like that with the New Year popping in that time zone here shortly. Well, good. Maybe some people are still listening to it. I know people are listening that don't talk back, so I don't know if you can see what people are logged into America Link from DMR. America Link's on a lot of different repeaters also, I believe. Let me go over to my
homebrew server.
Let's see if I actually am connected to it, which I am. I'll sit here and wait here a minute or two, make sure I'm not talking over anybody or somebody's waiting for somebody that. You heard what? You heard what there, Mr. Gibson? Remember, you can look at the undelayed version, too. I got SonoBus open. For any technical needs, we got Scott here. Scott, are you a big New Year's guy? I don't hear anything going on right now. Seems pretty late for a net, especially on a New Year's Eve, but you never know. Wait here another minute, make sure nobody's talking. All right, here we go. This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring DMR America Link from Southern California, in the city of Chino, a wet one, about 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles.
K6EGG, this is ZS2 KW4CT.
Hello there, Thomas. How you doing? Still enjoying your vacation down there in South Africa? This is Greg, K6EGG for KW4CAT.
Yes, yes. It's morning here, and it's turning out to be another bright, sunny day. So, yes, indeed, I've been enjoying it. What you got planned with Haley?
Not too much, just kind of hanging out. She's actually just went to bed. She normally goes to bed about this time. We didn't want to disrupt that too much. As far as New Year's or anything like that, this is it. This is what I'm doing. Kind of treating it like a normal night, so I can. I'm just going to hang out. I don't normally have nights off, so I'm not a big partier. So just enjoying it. What are your plans for this afternoon? Since you're already in the morning there.
Yes, it's New Year here. So yesterday we just went to.
I thought Papa Chat was doing something.
A very, very nice beach community, and we got something really nice to eat. Though there's a really famous restaurant there, so we did that during the day.
Copy
and then,
that.
Retired early. I've been the family here, fortressed themselves into the farm home at 8 o'clock and goes to bed early. So I'm up early this morning and in time to greet everybody a Happy New Year over there in stateside. So good chatting with you, Greg, and then I'll pass it on. ZS2 KW4CAT.
Copy that. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the summer. For California standards, we're having quite of a heck of a rainstorm pushing through here right now, bringing a couple inches of rain. So you have a good one down there. I'll be monitoring here on America Link there, KW4CAT. This is Greg, K6EGG on America Link, and also currently live streaming on YouTube. I have a link in my QRZ profile. Maybe people are getting ready for New Year's there, only 25 minutes out.
K6EGG from DE6 24.
K6EGG 489 KKW.
I'm going to take the Philippine station there, 4H9KKW. This is Greg, K6EGG. Good morning to you over there, and Happy New Year. Actually, it's good evening over there, pretty much. How are you doing today? It's time for I'm getting an echo in my ear again.
QSL, it's already 12:36 p.m. Local time here. And I've once, what do you call this one, during your live on YouTube in DMR. I don't know if you remember, it was my first time to use DMR. And now I'm actually Vision. I've just purchased used 52D and it's still playing with it right now. Back to you, Craig.
Copy that. I believe it's Black Horse. I do remember chat with you a while back, and I'm glad you got things going there. Sounding really good. Cool deal, man. Good to hear you out here tonight. It's about 8:30 or so, actually almost 8:40 here in California time on the 31st still. But definitely sounding good here on AmericaLink. And thanks for watching the YouTube stream as well.
Yes, thank you, Craig, for the comeback, and I won't hold too long. I'm still working right now. Anyway, Happy New Year, Craig, and enjoy with your family. And 73, mabuhay from the Philippines, K6EGG, 4H9KKW.
Copy that. Get back to work there. Don't get yourself in trouble. But sounding good. Great talking to you again. 4H9KKW. This is Greg, K6EGG. And I also heard a VE6SQU. This is Greg, K6EGG in Southern California.
From VE6 here, clicking for.
I hear you in there, VE6SQU. This is Greg, K6EGG. I think I talked to him a couple weeks ago. If I'm correct.
Yeah, good evening, and Happy New Year's here from VE6 here, clicking for in Calgary, Canada.
So something happened to the net tonight?
There, so I'm searching around and looking around myself and seeing that you're live again tonight, so I thought I'd say hello to you on this time.
Yeah, copy that. Just kind of hanging out and not really doing too much. Get some bad weather for California standards. Going to be moving through here shortly, and I'm probably going to be in bed before midnight. So not much going on, and got some plans tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon. So I want to be nice and fresh for that. So good to hear you in there tonight, and I hope you're staying warm up there in Calgary. I might go flying tomorrow afternoon, and I am definitely gonna work out. I don't know about the flying part.
Yeah, Roger that. No, we're staying warm up here. Actually, we're not doing too bad for temperatures. I think we're -8 right now. Celsius. So what is that? About 30 degrees Fahrenheit, probably area. Maybe
that's not bad.
But reasonable for here. We kind of don't mind it. We're used to it. Yeah, I heard you guys are going to get walled by a whole fella right in there. And I'll let you go and go on to the next guy. But 73s and a very, very Happy New Year's from VE6 Aircraft Uniform in Calgary, Canada.
Copy that. Yeah, I'm about ready to batten down the hatch as the rain seems to be picking up a little bit here and there. Nothing too bad yet, but I'm just looking at the radar here, and for California standards, it's going to be probably the biggest storm we've had in a couple years, perhaps. I heard it flooded some parts of Northern California, the northern part of our state. So we'll see what happens down here in Southern California. Our roads and our drainage system's not made for a lot of rain at once, because we rarely we get it only a couple dozen times a year. So all good, man. You have a good evening and a Happy New Year coming up tomorrow. This is Greg, K6EGG on AmericaLink. You get it going yet there, John? You able to get on AmericaLink through the pop-up repeater on a code plug?
K6EGG, WA3VHL.
WA3VHL. This is Greg, K6EGG on AmericaLink. Good evening. What's left of it? I might jump over there just a second there.
Good evening, Greg. Nice to meet up with you. Your name is Glenn, Golf Lima Echo November, located here in eastern Pennsylvania, Allentown, PA. And I'm watching you here on your live stream, which is pretty cool, I have to say. And the other thing I noticed was that I'm working you right now on DroidStar, which is I'm coming through on FCS room 90, but I'm not hearing you come through on the direct wires X. I know you're running DMR. I thought I heard you coming through before on the wires X side. It's silent on my radio, which is connected directly to an HRI 200. Not sure what that's about, but yeah, you got my QRZ page up there. Real cool. Anyway, back over to you. K6EGG, WA3VHL.
Copy that, Glenn. First off, thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing if you have. Much will be appreciated. Just doing this for fun, not looking for anything other than some good contacts and good information to be able to share and stuff like that. And by the way, before I get started with this America Link connection thing, love your antenna there system. Got the satellite dish obviously on there, and then you got all the radios out for the HF there. I would love to have something like that here at the house, but I'm sure my wife has other plans for that. But America Link, I'm finding out over the last year or so, isn't really always linked. So there could be issues with linking somewhere down the line. So definitely you may not be able to hear me on one side of something. Maybe sometimes the YSF side gets kicked out and stuff like that. Keith, WA6QXA in there. Happy New Year. You're going to be partying it up tonight, I'm sure. I know you're a big party animal down there in Long Beach.
Okay, real good there, Greg. Yep, I said to the ex-Mael, she said she's looking maybe in a few years to retire. I'm age 65, been a hand for 48 years, but I said to her when she started talking about homes in either Arizona, California, or Florida, I said, listen, first things first, gotta get approval of a tower. I'm not going anywhere where I can't take my tower with me. So, been having lots of fun on the HF bands with full remote capability. I have a 991A, and I've hooked that up to an MFJ Rig Pi 1, 2, 3, 4, which gives me full rotor control and full frequency control, band control, et cetera, et cetera. It's been a lot of fun. And just new to the digital modes here. I've only been in it for about 5 months. Had an analog repeater 5 months ago, converted it over to a Yaesu Fusion C4FM repeater, and just got a YSF reflector up and running a few days ago, so I'm still horsing around with getting that to work 100%. So, all right, I won't hold it up. Wishing you and your family a Happy New Year. You're 3 hours behind us, but New Year's my way is coming in about 15 minutes or so, so I'm going to pull on out of here and maybe get a champagne or something like that and call it a night here at this end. Happy, healthy New Year to you and your family, and nice to be up with you here on America Link. +73, K6EGG, WA3VHL.
Copy that. Good to hear you out there, and glad you got it going. And I know you're about 5 months in, but welcome over to the digital modes. Lots of fun, lots of great places to make contacts with folks all over the world. So you take care. Have a glass of champagne for me. That's one of my favorites if I do consume alcohol. So take care there, WA3VHL. This is Greg, K6EGG. In Southern California, a very wet one right now. What are you talking about? What, in my house? Oops. Put that on my roof. I'm sure you want to talk to my wife about that. Should we have her in here? I tell you what. I really, 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 really would love to put up a tower. I just don't think it's going to happen in my lifetime, at least at this house. There is a guy with a tower down the street. I do like it. I don't think the wife likes the idea. John, I'm moving over to the Papa chat. See if I can bug you over there. So I won't have the font up of where I'm at.
Open spot connected to homebrew server.
You got the trees in the way, don't you, Keith? Unless, Keith, you want to help me put up a tower? I'll supply you with pizza and stuff. I do have one antenna. I had to have it professionally put up. He's like, nope. And she's not really into having an antenna there. I would like to. We'll see though.
This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring Papa Chat from the city of Chino, about 2 miles north of the Chino Airport.
John, I'm in here. How big is your tower? No tower. You have a now tower. Yeah, you have no tower. I gotcha. Hey, John, are you on Papa Chat?
Try one more time here. This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring Papa Chat. DMR Papa Chat from the city of Chino, about 2 miles north of the Chino Airport.
Uh-oh, what? I'm on DMR right now. DMR Papa Chat. I'm just going to do the GR5V. I always screw that up. How dare you screw something up? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well, hey, this is Chino. I'm very careful. Chino.
I saw a KN6 TFR pop through, but all I heard was Chino in there. I want to try again.
You going to be on 2 meter sideband? I might have to crash that party there. Copy that. You're only a couple minutes away. It's all right. I might come back here a little bit later. See if anybody's listening on 2 meter sideband.
I'm not trying to complain. It is what it is, but you know, I don't know. Believe it or not, I got the calculator out today to see, you know, what it would take. The day's going to come that I can't do this anymore, and we're going to have to move for, you know, somewhere where there's some 24/7 care.
Sounds like some rag chew going on there.
I'm going to have to figure out a way to pay for it. So memory care, they say the average in Southern California is like $6,000 or so a month, but if you get in touch with any of these people, they start at $9,000 a month because of memory care. They require so much more attention. So I don't know. I'm trying to plan for the future. It ain't gonna be anytime soon, but it's gonna happen someday. Because actually, last time I talked to the doctor, the doctor
Medical net going on, maybe. I might come back here a little bit later. All right. Let's go to 3100.
Open spot connected to Homebrew server.
Didn't make it through that time. Said it did.
Open spot connected to Homebrew server.
Let's see if it made it this time. Yep. All right. All right. Remember, anybody new to the station or to the station, to the live stream, don't forget to subscribe as well. Much will be appreciated.
This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring DMR Talk Group 3100 from Southern California in the city of Chino, about 40 miles east from wet downtown Los Angeles.
Getting wetter, too, by the minute. Looks like we have had a lull in the rain. Nothing? Got nothing for me?
All right, Greg. Nobody else is talking. It's KG6OGX Alex. And yeah, I do hear you.
Copy that. Thanks for coming back to me. I thought it'd be a little more people on the radio tonight. The non, what's the word I'm looking for? Non-New Year's celebration people like myself. But there might be some New Year's celebration folks out here too. So good to hear you on here. This is Greg, K6EGG for KG6OTX.
Yeah, I think the ball is about to drop in New York, so some people may be watching that. So I've got it on the TV here, even though it's not a big deal for me. And yeah, the rains have been pretty bad up here. Everything is looking good right now. Next week, I'm not so sure. Our house flooded a few years ago. I'm at my vacation house now. And there's a chance it'll flood again. But we're kind of prepared for that. So we're on still. So that's okay. KG6OGX with K6EGG. And Happy New Year.
Copy that. Happy New Year to you as well. It looks like we're going to get a hit. I was just looking on the long range model. It looks like we at least got another 8 or 9 days of it of rain. And next week, it looks like next Thursday for us, probably next Wednesday for you guys up there in Northern California. You're going to get hit again with looks like another inch or two of rain in a 24-hour period, which coming from California with all the what do they call that? It's the granite that's decomposed does not hold water very well. So after a certain point, it just starts to drain out. I know what saturated dirt does here in California, so it might get a little gnarly coming up.
I believe it's called it's decomposed granite from all the earthquakes.
Yeah, that's the bit that's slightly worrying. The ground has been very dry for quite some time, and now I'm pretty sure it's saturated. Looking at the river through our backyard that used to be a nice little creek. So any more rain is just going to add to any flooding potential. But hey, we need the rain, and hopefully everyone will be okay. I've seen a lot of localized flooding around Casadero, about 2 hours north of San Francisco. And I also have a place in San Francisco, and so I've been keeping an eye there. And there's very significant flooding there. Lots of streets closed down, which is just shows the city's not prepared for it. But hey, I know you're moving around a bit here. I'm enjoying the channel, so Happy New Year, 73's KG6OTX with K6EGG.
Yeah, copy that. And as far as California needing the rain, this is a very good thing in some ways, being so long. Where hopefully smart people have turned off their sprinklers, so people aren't using as much water right now, and the reservoirs are getting filled up at the same time. So bring it, and I hope we get more snow in the mountains as well, because that's what really does it. Is the snowpack as it slowly melts through the beginning of the summer, sends the water down the hill. So, good. Good to hear you in here, Alex. KG6OTX. Greg, K6EGG. Also currently live streaming on YouTube, but with a link in my QRZ profile.
Everybody must be watching the ball dropping in New York City there on the East Coast. But we're going to go ahead and keep on punching through here. On the Greg K6EGG live stream. Just looking over at some East Coast stuff. I don't want to bring it up. You're probably watching this stream because you're not a big maybe New Year's fan. I know I used to watch this stuff online, but for the most part, I haven't been watching. I haven't been watching TV at all. I think our
K0IDK, just 1 hour to New Year's in central Kansas.
KF0IDK. This is Greg K6EGG here on DMR Talk Group 3100 from Southern California.
California, you still got some time on the clock. You want to do anything before the end of 2022? You got a couple hours left here.
I think I'm probably going to jump in the shower one last time this year, and I might even be asleep before the clock strikes 12 a.m. Tomorrow for New Year's Day. So we'll see. I was up pretty early this morning. I was up at 5. I had to be at work at 6:30 this morning, so just kind of hanging out tonight.
KF0IDK, be a trooper. Have a cup of coffee. Make it to 2023. KF0IDK, Wichita, Kansas. Listening on 3100.
Copy that, Ken. KF0IDK. And Happy New Year to you. Happy early New Year to you. This is Greg, K6EGG, also currently live streaming on YouTube. I have a link in my QRZ profile.
Maybe Homeboy's is having a little cocktail over there of some sort. All good? And anybody coming over new from America Link, welcome aboard. And anybody new tonight, don't forget to like and subscribe if you can. You got it back? Are you sure? Would you like to make a comment? All right, I'll move back over to Papa Chat and see if you got it going. Make sure I'm not on Papa Bridge.
Open spot connected to Homebrew server.
K6EGG, KN.
Take care, Terry, and once again, enjoy your New Year's Day down there.
KN6WPZ, this is Greg, K6EGG, not too far away for you in the city of Chino.
Yeah, coming in loud and clear. You sound really good, and I've noticed this radio does work pretty well with the DMR, obviously. Going through a repeater on Oak Mountain currently. No hot spots over here.
Copy that. Sounding really good here on my Open Spot 3 because I don't have a native DMR or native DMR radio. So all good. And is it starting to come down up there?
Back is freezing up.
Yeah, you could say that. It's been coming down pretty good for the last at least hour or two, I would say. Lots of rain, and currently probably around 50. I'm not looking at the weather, but yeah, you know, I don't dislike it at all. We need the rain, and it's pretty nice.
I'm good if I don't have to drive in it. I did have to drive it on the way home. It wasn't the main part of the storm. I just think it was maybe some residual moisture in the air. But surprisingly, everybody was driving pretty chill, and there wasn't that much traffic out there. Of course, you get your one Alpha Hotel driving 80 miles an hour and everybody else is driving 55. But for the most part, people are giving each other some space and stuff like that. And I drove in from downtown this afternoon through the 10, in between the 110 and the 5 there, the south part of the downtown area where it always gets flooded. And people were chilling through there, thank goodness. It could have been pretty gnarly. You know how the freeways get out here.
They're freeways here, by the way. They're not highways.
KN6WPZ. Yeah, I mean, you know, as soon as it starts to get wet and rainy, people forget how to drive completely in California. It's pretty bad. But yeah, you're right. Luckily, everyone was safe. I didn't see any wrecks today. I was on the road. Went from Simi to Hollywood and back. Was playing with 400 and having some fun. But thank you again, Greg, for coming back and letting me know that it's working. Hopefully it sounds okay on your end. And you got a lot more to learn with this radio. It gave me a headache just trying to get this far, but hey, it's working.
Well, I'm glad you got it going, and I'm glad I'm able to give you a radio check. It sounds like now you've opened up another whole new world for you there. We'll have to hit each other up when I drive home at nights here coming up. maybe on analog or something like that when I'm driving home from work around 10 o'clock or so. It'd be nice to hear you out on analog again. I believe that was the first place we hooked up at there.
I just noticed that he put up 37s. That's awesome. I know he's messing around there. He put up the 73s.
You know, admittedly, I don't recall the first location we chatted, but pretty good odds that I was on the Papa system with analog. That's where I got my start, and you know, we're only now diversifying, if you will. But yeah, man, I look forward to it as well. With that being said, I'll let you go and get back to the stream. KN6WPZ 73.
Copy that. Glad you got your code plugs worked out. And wait till you get yourself a Pi-Star. It's going to knock your socks off there, pal. All the places you can go in the digital world and everything like that. So take care there, KN6WPZ. This is Greg, K6EGG. Also, currently live streaming on YouTube as well.
I'm actually on Papa Chat, not on 3100. That's why I stalled there for a second. I was making sure I don't... I didn't say the wrong place, especially on my local system. Yeah, it might be 37 down there. Them being down under, the toilet water flowing backwards there after you use the facilities. Glad to hear John got that hooked up and working for him. I can't wait till he gets some sort of Pi-Star or open spot or something like that. He'll be able to connect with people all over the world and not have to worry about tying up a repeater or anything like that. I don't know how the DMR repeaters work, but I think there's multiple channels or talk groups on there. I know Dana N7UFT, he gave me a little bit of a demonstration with his Kenwood D74 that he talked on 91 Worldwide from a local repeater off the Papa system that was located on Santiago. So pretty cool stuff. Good to hear that that worked out for him. Anybody have any good YSF places to go or
open spot connected to Homebrew server?
Or DXN, Whiskey Juliet 9 Echo. It turned 2023 10 minutes ago. So happy New
Not
Year
here.
from this side of the world to you in Australia, and sounding Q5 tonight, which would be your day. So VK4 DXN Mario WJ9E.
Roger, Michael, nice of you to copy me and coming back to me. And best of luck for all this year coming for everybody, 2023. Yes, it's 3:15 here in the afternoon. We already have nearly a day, not quite, of it. Anyway, weather fine here, a bit cloudy, but it's pretty warm. Not cold now. So there you go. I thought I'd let you know. I heard you calling, and I was watching a bit of a TV show here.
I get it. I have a little bit of a headache myself.
I'll catch you later. 73s, and we'll see you further up during the day or the year. WJ9E, VK4DXN.
VK4DXN, WJ9E. Yeah, have a safe
I'm
and
sorry.
healthy and prosper 2023, my friend. And
I haven't seen you in there for a
keep
minute.
them in
I'm on
mind
Talk
down there
Group
in the down under.
91 Worldwide.
Have a good evening over that direction.
Screen's a bit fuzzy.
We're at 12:12 a.m.
Oh, you
right
probably
now,
can't read all the way through
24:12.
the small
So,
print there.
that's,
So I hope that
what's
is a
going on
little bit
here.
clear for you
So,
there.
don't want to tie up the talk group here. Somebody else might want to say their wishes. So
I talked to VK4 DXN before.
WJ9E, 73 Mario. Take
Just
care.
recently,
Happy New
actually.
Year.
Roger, Michael, WJ9EVK4DXN. Your audio was excellent today.
You're
Very
5 by
loud,
9 into
good
Australia
modulation,
tomorrow
nothing
tomorrow
wrong with your
morning,
copy at all.
tomorrow
You
afternoon.
sound good too, by the way. You don't sound sick or anything. At least you sound yourself. That's actually,
You don't sound sick.
Myself the convict for a few days, probably still have it. Daughter went down the Gold Coast where all the visitors are and brought it home. Anyway, we are all right. 73, have a good night, what's left of it, and take care. To you and family. Bye-bye for now from Queensland, Australia. VK4DXN listening. Cheerio, Michael. See you later.
And cheers, mate, and have a great evening. Whiskey Juliet 9 Echo 73, and God bless.
Same to you. God bless you too there, Michael. Good man. Bye-bye, VK4DXN listening.
Hi, Echo 841KL. Good to you, Michael. Happy New Year, and Happy New Year to Mario the background, if he's copying there.
Oman again. I talked to him a couple days ago.
WJ9 Echo 841KL.
That's just so cool to be able to talk to somebody completely on the other side of the planet.
Okay, Sam. Yeah, your New Year's was a little while ago, a few hours. Yeah, it's 14 minutes after 12 or 24:12 right now, and
I think I'm gonna go on 12 Alpha here for a minute. Go back to DStar and see what I can get myself into. I don't know
spot
where exactly I'm going. You're welcome back, Jim. Welcome to 2023. May it be a better year for you if you had a bad year, and a better year if you had a good year, because it only gets better if you can get better. I think that's not what I was trying to say. It's like quite a few ham radio folks are having some live streams right now. Looks like maybe doing some drinking there. Just looking around the band tonight, looking at what else is going on here. Looks like it's pretty quiet here, though, tonight. So my plan is the next couple days, as I look over at my... let me take a look at something real quick. As I look over my up-and-coming schedule... We bring in this camera here. So I definitely plan on coming on tomorrow or tomorrow night. Don't know exactly when, because it'll be last minute. And I also plan on going on probably, let's see here, Tuesday night. I am off Tuesday night as well. God, I can't believe we're in December already. I'm also off Friday and Saturday this week coming up. So 2 good nights to be off there, Friday and Saturday. Looking forward to that. So I got tomorrow night, Sunday night off, as well as almost January. Yeah, what happened with that? Oop. It's on this camera. I got to figure out how to turn it off now. And of course, all the people that comes on with you there. So yeah, I got some time off the next couple weeks, here and there days, and then I have a little bit of a stretch there in the middle of the month where I work quite a bit. Then it slows down again, And then I'm kind of on and off in the beginning of February. I'm also going on vacation. So I'm booking my tickets tomorrow. I already have the hotel. Heading back over to Hawaii. Looking forward to that. And oh my goodness, after I get back from vacation, I go full board. I'm 60 hours a week coming up. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to getting at it. No doubt. By the way, real quick, anybody new coming in tonight, I appreciate you watching. I plan on being back tomorrow night. Don't know when for sure. We'll have to figure out. I'm going to get into Discord and maybe give you guys a time, but it kind of depends on what's going on. But was just trying some new stuff out tonight. Not a big New Year's guy. And I've been up since about 5:30 this morning or whatever time I got up because I had to be at work early this morning. So I'm getting a little bit on the tired side. So I'm kind of treating this like a normal night. So I just want to say thank you all for watching. And wherever you're at in the world or in this country that just turned over 2023 and that's going to be turning over 2023 in the next couple hours, you guys all take care. I really appreciate you guys watching. Yeah, Scott. Whoop. I wonder what happened there. I got to fix those keys out. But anyways, take care. All good. Thank you very much for coming aboard, Jim. And you're up late, too, tonight. Alex, I'll try to get rid of that sound effect there. Oh, now it's all delayed. So, anyways, take care. This is Greg, K6EGG on, Earl, you take care as well. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. On the Greg K6EGG live stream.